What it do? It's your boy, Illuminated D. And you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. The first thing I want to do is thank you to everybody who's liked and commented. And to all the subscribers, Pops and I want to let you know how much we really appreciate you. For you to come and spend your time with us and consume the content. While we understanding that you have busy lives, we want to thank you and bless. Well, family, I was just talking to somebody that I work with, and we sat here, and he was basically telling me that everybody in life deserves the necessities. He was saying, why is it that we live in a world where people can't even afford to be able to eat? They can't afford to be able to live in a house. They can't afford to be able to drive a car. And my thoughts to this was that we live in a greed-made society, because everybody in the world wants to be paid for their time and their efforts, because the pay is equivalent to being able to sustain your lifestyle, so I was telling them, like, we got some people in the world that live like nomads. Like, imagine those people that live on the island and they live like nomads, and the whole community takes care of each other, and then they build homes for each other, and then they eat together, and they, just live off the land. Well, depending on where you're from, it's not that easy. Like, it's too easy to just be able to live for free, because there's plenty of land for everybody. But not everybody's afforded the opportunity of the luxurious parts of lifestyle. And I say luxurious parts of lifestyle. So I was telling them, I said, imagine we go pull one of those nomads that are in the woods, pretty much, and basically we give them a soda and we give them a baddie. I'm talking about not just a regular baddie. I'm talking about the baddie that's accustomed to the Louis, Gucci, and the Prada. Now, it might be possible for him to potentially change the mindset of her wanting to not live that lifestyle anymore. But the true reality is Gucci isn't made out of sticks. Louis isn't made out of sticks. Givenchy is not made out of sticks. A Lamborghini, you can't just make that out of the dirt. That takes some innovation. So I'm gonna be honest, like, it might be possible, but that baddie gonna put him to work. And I'm gonna just let you know, if a baddie pull up on me and she say, D, I need some new shoes. I need that Birkin. I need that Prada. That Louis, Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Look like I might have to go to work. Buddy gonna have to go to work, or he gonna miss out on them good looks. But then again, though, he might be stressed because he ain't never put in no work like that. Not everybody put in the work. Nobody knows what it means to go out there and sacrifice for something that you want. So I'm gonna just put it like that. Like, if the whole world could just come together and get to a standpoint where everybody had one equal mind, where everybody just said, look, we're all gonna sacrifice so that everybody can be in a good position, maybe we could advance even faster. But as long as everybody wants to be paid for their services, paid for their time and their efforts, it'll always be a greed-made society. But I think as far as us, that greed is honestly what pushes us to further innovation. But family, it was just a thought. But we all want to be successful. We all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we doing this right here, right now. Everybody have a blessed day. We out.